Muy buenas y bienvenidos a DBD. Y hoy estamos en el capítulo 4 de Dragon Age Origins. Pues nada, ya lo sabéis, el capítulo de ayer estuvimos con la batalla de Ostagar. Nos ha rescatado la madre de Morrigan. Sí sé cómo se llama, que se me va a escapar, pero bueno, eso ya lo sabréis más para adelante. Nos ha ayudado la madre de Morrigan a escapar de la torre, el cual, pues, el cabronazo de Logain nos ha traicionado. Bueno, traicionó al rey. Y pues el rey Kailan y Duncan han muerto en Ostagar. Así que nada, vamos a ver que la madre de Morrigan quería hablarnos. Vamos a ver qué nos dice. Pero bueno, primero vamos a abrir los cofres. Este no me deja. Pues vale, vamos para afuera. Vamos a la espesura de Corkery.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive.
Ya has muerto.
I thought you were dead for sure.
Pues no. Hace falta más un poco de gente para acabar conmigo.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Warden.
Incluso el rey.
Even the king. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Que más da quien sea. Tenemos que hacer algo. Sí, el Flemeth debe ser muy vieja y poderosa. Supongo que deberíamos darte las gracias.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
¿Podemos pagártelo de algún modo?
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Los guardas ya no existen. Que se encarguen ya está unido, gracias. Ellos fueron masacrados.
If you think small numbers make you helpless, you are already defeated.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Logain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
El archidemonio. Entonces tenemos que encontrar a ese archidemonio. ¿Qué es exactamente un archidemonio?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
A ver, dame con quedan.
Kailan already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Logain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
¿Nos ayudarías a combatir la ruina, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If al-Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
En tal caso, quizás deberíamos ir a verlo.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kailan's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course! We could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Seguramente habrá más aliados a los que podamos recurrir.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
¿Por qué no? ¿Eso no es lo que hacen los guardas grises?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Gracias por todo, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Cabrona. Gracias, pero si Morrigan no quiere venir. Creo que es una idea excelente.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Encima, os salvo la vida y os entrego a mi hija. Y me encanta. Muy bien. La llevaremos con nosotros.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
Tu amiga también.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Lo entiendo.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Creo que debemos poner... No, prefiero que digas lo que piensas. No, prefiero que digas lo.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or 2 afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
¿Por qué no?
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Creo que deberíamos ponernos en camino ya. Vámonos.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Oh, 'tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Vale, pues nada, vámonos. Mapa del mundo. Bueno, por fin. ¿Vais a ver el mapa? ¿Cómo es? Arte, sí. Ese es el mapa. Espesura. Creo que a Ostagar no puedo viajar. Espesura por Cari tampoco. Lothering. Alrededor de los bosques de Brecilia. Denerim. Estos sitios no puedo viajar. Tenemos que ir a Lothering o Lothering. Chen chen, combate. Ah, pues no.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Me recuerda bastante a Juego de Tronos.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Me recuerda bastante a Juego de Tronos porque los engendros tenebrosos serían lo que, en su contraparte, en Juego de Tronos serían los caminantes blancos. ¡Toma ahí! ¡Perrate! ¿Qué? Espérate, a tu a entrar.
Here they come.
Esos no te habrán hecho nada, ¿verdad, pequeño?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's
No, no sé. Buscan un amo y se unen a él.
Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this
Esto está
mangy
pestosa.
beast following us about now? Wonderful.
Qué maravilla.
He's not mangy.
Puede venir. Siempre he querido tener un perro. Vale, le vamos a poner un nombre. Ya sé el nombre que le voy a poner. Lo estuve hablando ayer. Y aquí está el nombre. Vale, que este... A ver... Que... Alistair. Sube de level. Un poquito más de fuerza. Constitución. Y un poquito más de fuerza. Que sea tocho. Un robo, no. Aquí. Vale, a ver. No podemos meter, se requiere nivel 9. Como va a llevar escudo, pues vamos a meter otra vez algo de escudo. Equilibrio protector. A ver, el personaje ha aprendido a compensar el peso del escudo en combate y ya no sube predicciones de ataque mientras usa defensa con escudo. Sale. Nosotros vamos a subir de aquí poquito de nivel. Vamos a continuar. Hay que cogerlo todo. Vale, vámonos. Prosigamos hacia lothering.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these.
Creo que tu colega sabe lo que dice.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone?
A mí 10 monedas.
A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
¿Y si me las das tú a mí? Te quedas aquí, vives tranquilamente y ya está. Entonces, vale, no tengo esas monedas. Deberías escuchar a tu amigo, no somos refugiados.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this
Esta
one
parece
looks
robada.
odd.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Hazle caso a tu amigo.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee,
No has hecho caso.
you still gotta pay.
Ay, Dios mío. Deberías haber hecho caso a tu amigo con la primera respuesta que tal. Pero
Well,
no,
I can't
no le has
say
hecho
I'm
caso.
pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Vamos a ver, ¿de verdad queréis luchar contra una maga?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. But we'll, let the toll go. Just this once.
Sois demasiado amables.
Yes, well, move along. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering.
Ah, pues se ha cagado cuando le he dicho lo de... Así que yo os voy a robar. Pues nada, como os lo he robado...
All right,
Está bien.
we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Habéis elegido a la víctima equivocada. Esta operación chapucera es patética. Yo podría hacerlo mejor.
Right. I guess so. I'm sorry.
Quiero que me respondáis unas preguntas. Entrega todo lo que habéis robado.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Vale, quiero que me respondáis unas
Well,
preguntas.
what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
¿Qué está sucediendo en Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Logain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know? Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt
Está
anyone too
rayando
much.
¿Qué noticias habéis oído?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. got him and themselves killed.
Hijos de puta.
Lothering pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Warden.
¿Has oído hablar de algún superviviente de la batalla?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
Ya no tengo más preguntas.
Well, then let me go.
Vete.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Pues eso. Me he quedado con un par de cositas. A ver, que creo que este tenía algo bueno. Espada larga, ta. No. No. Amuleto de aprendiz. Juramento de los guardas. Es uno de voluntad. Bueno, sigamos. Ahí va, iba a bajar yo por ahí.
Well, there it is. Lothering.
Bonita estampa.
Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right,
No,
very
me da miedo.
creepy. Forget I asked.
¿De qué querías hablar, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to, and that's desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Deberíamos intentárselos.
I agree. Have you looked at them?
Sí, lo he hecho.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi.
Samar.
I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
¿Hay algún modo de ponerse en contacto con los guardias grises?
Short of leaving for Eldin to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Vale, entonces tenemos que encontrarlos.
I can give you directions, if you like.
A ver, ¿dónde podemos encontrar al Imo?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
¿Y los elfos dalisanos?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
¿Y los enanos?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
El círculo de los hechiceros no cumple los dictados de la capilla.
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent.
De la capilla.
We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Lothering might have to say about it.
Vale, ¿dónde estará?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Vale.
Then you have a plan.
¿Qué piensas que deberíamos hacer, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly.
Pues que-
Find this man Lothering and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he
seguro.
certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Vale, vámonos.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Pues con estos podía hablar.
Please, we came here to get away from the
Vale, no
fighting.
te preocupes. Son todos refugiados. Como podéis ver, aquí hay misiones ya. Aquí ya empiezan algunas misiones secundarias. Oye, tú.
If you're looking for safe
Quiero
shelter,
encontrarlas un
I'll
poco.
warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
La verdad es que vengo buscando algunas noticias.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order.
Amiga.
You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Gracias por el aviso.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Pues nada, vamos a...
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth.
Como Jiménez ya voy a
Sad
hacer.
to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
¿Qué pasa aquí?
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run.
Esto no se
This
extenderá
evil
mucho.
will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Es que nadie va a hacer... Este lunático. Ten cuidado con esas acusaciones, estúpido.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us.
Vamos a morir.
We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Me está haciendo perder el tiempo, sí. Tú, desgraciado, ¿qué te ha pasado?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the darkspawn.
No sois estúpidos, se puede vencer a los géneros.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Quedarte aquí, por aquí de gritos no te ayudará a salvarte.
There is nothing to do.
Hasta luego, el
No
pavo.
hope is left. Are you
¿Me estás llamando cobarde?
calling me a coward?
Para un momento, lo que estás diciendo. Yo.
I have shamed my ancestors. But the blackness will...
¡Corre! ¡Araqueta!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Siempre hay esperanza. Debéis tener el valor.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't
No
fight.
sabemos pelear.
What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Así de rápido. Ahí está, chaval. ¿Cómo se hace?
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Bueno, vamos para adentro. Sir Maron. ¿Qué pasa, Sir Maron?
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Vale, esto es la capilla. ¿Está cerrado?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Que nos proteja a todos. ¿Quién está a cargo?
The revered Mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
¿Estáis al tanto de los bandidos que había en el camino?
Were? Did you drive them off?
Pulsa.
Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
¿Eso de alguna noticia?
Not since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
Vale, no queríamos venir a la capilla. Vamos a... esto es una misión secundaria. Aquí hay misiones secundarias. Vamos a la capilla. Esto no me gusta.
Have you seen my mother?
¿Y quién es tu madre?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
¿Sabes dónde está tu padre?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Ven conmigo, te ayudaré a buscar a tu madre.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Toma, coge esta moneda de plata y compra algo para comer.
A whole silver! Wow, thank you. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
Bueno, chaval.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
¿Tengo alternativa?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here?
Sí, ella
I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die?
Sí,
that would be great, thanks.
Qué cabrones. A ver.
Did you speak to that knight?
Vamos. Venimos aquí porque queremos...
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were
mentido.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Destino. Parece que quiere pelea. Estaré encantada de satisfacerle.
Right, let's make this quick.
Enemies ahead!
All right, you've won.
Bien, has ganado.
Surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
No quiero que informen a Legan. Los guardianes no traicionaron al...
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
Tira. Logan dejó morir al rey.
The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing.
Lleva un mensaje a Logan. Los guardas grises pagará por lo que ha hecho. Vamos tras él.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
Vale, ves.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
No pasa nada, fue un placer salvarte la vida. Te agradezco. Ya veo. ¿De dónde has aprendido un arma a luchar así?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Entonces lo era. Soy Koba. Es un placer.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Por eso voy a ir contigo.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
El Azor quiere que vaya. El Azor está de mi lado. En ese caso, bienvenido a bordo.
Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Nos vamos a quitar a Morrigan. Nos vamos a meter a ella, que es pícara. Vale. Vamos a meter las nuevas cositas. Voluntad. Un poquito de magia. Y un poquito de constitución para... Aquí ya no nos deja, hasta nivel 14. El personaje se ha familiarizado más con la flora importante para poder hacer una variedad mayor de pociones, ungüentos y cataplasmas, que ahora incluye las de segundo grado. Pues nada, esto. Escudo arcano. El lanzador genera una capa protectora que le ayuda a desviar los ataques entrantes, ganando munición. Me meto esta. Alistair, nada. Kelit o Kelita, como podríamos llamarle también. Leliana. Vale, como ella va a ser nuestra arquera, quiero que tenga esto por aquí. Sí, le podría meter esto mejor. A ver. O botas de cuero. Mejor botas de cuero. Vale. Ya lo voy a meter, pues... A ver qué arco es mejor. Este tiene 5 de daño. 720. 660. 6. Pues el arco largo de tejo. Esto ya nada. Bueno, y ya llevamos 38 minutos. Ya hemos conseguido a Leliana. Y vamos a coger esto. Vamos a guardar. Y lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Eso sí, yo voy a estar haciendo algunas misiones secundarias y tal, para subir un poco de level. Y como os ya he dicho, voy a, pues... hacer solo misiones principales, pero misiones secundarias las haré fuera, por mi parte, para ir subiendo de nivel y tal. Y pues si algún día me apetece hacer en directo, pues haré algunas misiones secundarias que nos hayamos dejado. Así que nada, como siempre suelo decir, es un placer tenerlos a todos por aquí. Dadle al like, compartir y si es la primera vez que paséis por el canal, suscribíos y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. ¡Hasta otra!